allegations being made against them. Before we go and approach these men, I want you to understand the in-depth 12 to 18 month investigation we've done. I've met with dozens and dozens of victims. We've got 12 and we've formed a database full of the perpetrators, the allegations, and each time they're named, we flag it. So when one name comes up, we're not approaching these men off the allegations of one girl. We'll check now how many different girls have named these men. We're looking at Munchie, Bash and Crowe. Munchie is on page 3. So we'll look at Munchie. Page 2, page 3. No, that's so Mushtaq Ahmed, Mushtaq Hussain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different girls. 5 different girls have named Munchie. That's been involved in their rape, prostitution and trafficking. 5 different children. Bash is on page 4. Basharat Hussain, 1, 2, 3, 4 different girls named Bash. Crowe Zafar Iqbal is on page 7. See how many girls have named Crowe. Crowe, page 7. Zafar Iqbal, 1, 2, 3, 4. But let me just show you as we work our way through here. The alleged perpetrators. We're on episode 2. There's many more episodes to come, just so you can see and understand the level of the investigation that we have carried out and the amount. We have over 200 men who have been named in this investigation.
So the purpose of this is simple. It's just so that I can get in and ask them questions. Yeah. The problem is that there's probably about 8 members of staff. Munchie, who is the main alleged rapist, who has been holding children down whilst they are gang raped repeatedly by men. Some of these, one of these girls ended up in hospital 3 times. They split her anal and vagina together, with what they've done to her. Now, the problem is Munchie works in the kitchen, which means he will have knives. So there is a risky situation of going in. Some of his relatives, his nephews and his cousins, are working as waiters. They're young, they might be fiery. It's impossible. I've tried to contact him multiple ways. I've tried to put questions to him to get answers. I have to give him the right to reply because we're about to publish some of the sickest allegations ever against the man. The allegations are that this has happened repeatedly in his business. It's literally, we just need to do our job, yeah? That's literally it. So the bar's busy. The bar's very busy. We don't really want to go through this way. This is the Indian restaurant this side of the pub. This is the restaurant side. So they're there, armed door rings over here. Right, so you got camera ready? Yeah. Right, so this is Munchie's restaurant. We've come to ask them questions. There's probably fled to Pakistan with the rest. Is Bash in here? Right, Bash? What are you doing? I've got to put some allegations to you. You've been raping young girls in restaurants, but get the fuck out of here. Bash, why would I go? Young girls have named you as raping young children. We have young girls who have named you as raping. Fuck out of here. I have girls that have put you as raping. Bash, you do. I've been raping young children. You're fucking bullshit. Your dad has as well. My dad hasn't fucking been nothing. You're not bullshit. Bash, you've got nothing to fucking prove. Prove it. You're a liar. Fuck up. You don't pull out. You fucking. You're a bad man drug dealer, are you? You're a bad man drug dealer. One by one, raping them after each other whilst in their school uniforms, mate. Munchie, Bash, you're named, mate. You're starring in our documentary. The problem we have is unsuspecting customers do not know that these men have been raping children in these businesses. Unsuspecting customers are not aware. Unsuspecting customers have no idea that these men have been prostituting and raping children in these businesses. We are here to make sure that the people in Telford, you are unaware of what's been going on.
Get out of the kitchen.
Oh what?
Sorry?
Oh what?
This is private. We've come in here because multiple young girls have named these men as holding them on the floor. His dad holds children on the floor one by one, raped by every member of staff. Every member of staff. Every member of staff. Anyway, his dad rapes the one girl, his dad rapes the school girl. Young men, young girls will be raped by these men. Mate, that's young girls will be raped by these men. I'm not lying, multiple young children. Yeah, what do you know, bruv? They've been holding children down their school.
Yeah, chipping teeth.
You know there's rapists working in this pub. There's rapists working in that kitchen. Come on, let's go.
So, we know that this is the restaurant that our survivor alleges she was held down and gang raped by Munchie and all of his colleagues. Now we have here the diary. These are diary entries from in our third episode. We look at the murder of Becky Watson, who was killed aged 13. And in it, this is from her diary when she was a school child. Ishtaq, Islam, Muhammad. It's listed with Muslim men's names. Yeah? But one of the names that's of interest to us is Munchie Work. So we have a phone number in this 13-year-old child that's been murdered. Diary under Munchie Work. We have the restaurant where our survivor alleges Munchie raped her. Let's try something, see if we've got the right place. Hello mate, yeah, I just wanted to chat up with you. So this is the place where you step down the steps. This is the place that she describes in the story where she was held on that floor there. She was held and gang raped. We've heard the allegations of Zafar Iqbal. Now Zafar Iqbal, where do we have to go? We heard the allegations that whilst Munchie was raping her here, Zafar Iqbal was involved, which is Crowe, Munchie's brother-in-law. Where do we have to go to find Crowe? Literally, this is his family business here. Now, you see this high street. Who would have thought on a sleepy little market town called Wen, that within two businesses where we have allegations that young children have been held down and gang raped by the men involved in these businesses. This is his restaurant here. This is his family restaurant. So we'll go and see what they've got to say.
Yeah, Sadkovic.
Oh, lads. How are you?
Chippy tits.
Yeah, not bad.
Just a lefty troll. Just
What,
a dumb.
Crowe.
Talking a load of shit.
Crowe, mate, Crowe. Crowe. The chef. Chef. Crowe. He's raping the children, mate. Want to speak to about it.
Been getting sexually probed by aliens and
Hello, mate. It's Crowe here. Crowe. Crowe. Now Zafar Iqbal.
My name, mate.
Crowe.
Not here.
The nickname Crowe. So, not here, no?
No. I think he's on delivery.
I'll show you, bro. He's on delivery, yeah? I'll show you that.
So much.
So you know I'm looking for.
Yeah, we know he's not.
You know who he is.
Yeah, I also know who you are.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you know who he is, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is his place, his family's place, yeah?
Yeah.
This is family's place.
Yeah.
I'll just come to ask him some questions, lads, because I'll tell you what it is. I've got girls that name him. I know this is his family's restaurant.
No, he is, but he's not here. He's in Pakistan.
He's in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Do you know why he's in Pakistan?
Huh?
Do you know why he's in?
Only that.
How long has he been there?
When yesterday.
He went yesterday.
Yeah.
It's pretty good timing, though. Because just tell him when he's back, we have allegations that he's been raping children, and we need to question about it. Yeah?
He's a complete cunt like yourself.
Yeah. Do you know that? What do you think, mate? Can I ask you, if you remember a start for
If you're going to ask me, I think you're racist.
You think I'm racist?
I think you're racist.
Okay, I am asking. Have you got proof? I've got 4 different girls who don't know each other. Okay, and they've all got me his name.
Many mushrooms.
They've all told me this. Yeah, you know him. Who all told me the stories.
Yeah.
They don't know each other, bro. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, Mr.
I've sat
White,
down.
thank
It's been
you.
18 months. They have all. Do you know what they've done? Do you know what they've done?
Yeah.
They held the girl down. You know, she's 15.
Yeah.
You know, and 7 of them. They breached her anal to her vagina. She couldn't walk for a week. Yeah? So when you hear that story, I don't care what you think about me, if I'm honest,
Yeah.
But what do you think of him if 4 different girls are saying that?
Well, I think the story itself
Yeah?
is bad.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. If that was to happen.
Is it as bad as racism?
Yes.
It is, okay, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. How am I racist? What have I said that's racist?
Well, I want to see proof for what you're doing.
Okay, but no, let's forget. Okay, you will see proof.
I don't think you coming in here
Yeah.
is like
Okay.
If you've got that case, right, you've got those allegations, take it to court.
I'm not a police officer, and the police don't take them to court because they have police that work from this camp, They're police on their payroll. Now, do you think it's right, if there are those allegations against this man, do you think it's right that some 14-year-old girls might be coming in here for food?
Yeah, but I'm asking you a story.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe it.
Do you believe the girls?
I haven't spoken to them.
No, okay, but you're going to see the story of 4 girls. Do you think these 4 girls just make it up?
Well,
I'm telling you there's 4 girls. I'm telling you. So you're going to see it on a film.
You're telling me a story.
No, you're going to see it on a film 4 girls.
Speaking of public embarrassment or public annoyance, old Clanny said he was going to make an appearance and he hasn't.
Yeah, look, there's a gang, lads. Come.
Just like them.
Get film him. We're not worrying.
You motherfucker! That's what you want. Son of a bitch.
Don't worry, lads.
Motherfucker. Islamophobe. Motherfucker.
You're raping kids. Right, let's go. Let's go.
Sorry.
All right, mate. See that? Come on, turn off. Go. I'm back in Telford. I've drove to Telford because when I went in to approach Munchie and to approach Bash,
no chippy tits, I ain't got nothing
the
to
owner
hide at
of
all.
the Elephant and Castle, who's an Irishman, was quite aggressive, quite defensive, quite defensive of the Muslims and the accusations against them. He was defending them. Now I'm going to approach him and his wife because I don't want to ruin an innocent man's business. Okay, so I'm going to give them an opportunity to see the evidence. I think it's important that I give them an opportunity to see the evidence, and then they can make a comment once they've seen the evidence. Because I know we went in there weeks ago. I know that Bash and their organisation are still working in that restaurant every day. I know there are underage girls working in that establishment as well. I know there are, So it's important that the owners are fully aware of the evidence we have. So we're just going to go and have a friendly chat with them. Post, please ring Amazon Post Fishing for launch. I'm asking if you want this up. Yeah, yeah, I am, yeah. Yeah, they are, yeah.
I've just been over to Ireland looking for you.
You've just what?
I've just been over to Ireland looking for you.
Well, don't go outside and looking for me. I'm downstairs, mate. I'm outside the pub. Come out. I'll teach you.
Man, you could have fucking rang me and told me you're coming, couldn't you?
I'm here, mate. I'm here, yeah? I'm here to see if you want to see the evidence. Do you want to see the evidence that I've got on the men that work in your kitchen?
What evidence? Come here, you're calling up a fucking shit on Facebook and fucking...
I'm not, mate. I'm here.
Fucking rubbish.
Mate, do you want to see the evidence? I'll show you the evidence now. I'll sit down with you and your wife and I'll show you the evidence.
Yeah, Vic, that's
So,
fine.
Okay, thank you. Cheers. Bye.
You get whatever you can off him.
Do you want to see the evidence?
I want to talk to you on your own.
That's fine, but do you want to see the evidence?
I said, I'll talk to you on your own.
Mate, do you want to see the evidence?
I'll talk to you on your
Okay,
own.
well that's there for my security and my safety.
Well, come here, it's only me.
No, but mate, I mean, that's to so no one can say I've said something. I don't want to go in there and you say I've said something.
I'm going to bring you into the corner.
That's fine. So that's it. There's a computer there, yeah? With the evidence.
Fine.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Mate, I don't believe you're an innocent man running a business.
My name's Stephen.
It is Stephen, yeah.
I fucking had to deal with fucking immigration shit, like you probably had to. Come over here and give me all your fucking big eye out.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm here to talk about men who have raped children, bro. Yeah? That's what I'm here to talk about, nothing else. No immigration, not me, not you.
I seen you running across from over there.
Yeah.
I seen you come in here and saying online there's rapists in this fucking building.
Yeah, there is. Let me show you.
No, but come here, you tried to ruin my business.
I haven't tried to ruin your business.
You put this online, I've seen it already.
There's a film
I've had people put this out to me.
There's a film.
Show me already. I've seen it. You don't use this place as a tool for fucking your propaganda.
Propaganda?
Do you not think this fucking white fella's fucking right?
Oh, okay then, that's okay. So it's okay then?
It's okay. As an Irish fella, I'm very upset with you. I mean, as an Irish immigrant,
Background if I was him.
how you treat people.
How old you
How
do?
we have been treated over the years.
How old you do?
Yeah.
You have a man in your kitchen that holds down children and rapes them, bruv. Don't talk to me about how I treat people. I'm trying. You've got young girls working in your premises, young girls, and you're more bothered about white people rape girls as well. Sort yourself out. You've got Muslim men in there who gang rape kids, bruv. Yeah? And you've got young girls in that premises. I'm here to give you an opportunity to save the young girls. No, so the attitude you've come out with, you've been made aware of allegations of rape against children, and you come out going on about immigration and Ireland. What fucking planet are you on? You're embarrassing. You need to get your wife down here so she could, as a woman, because you're obviously got no brain in your head, let the woman see the evidence. There's evidence. Yeah, you've got, mate, you're comparing white races when you've got rapists working in your kitchen. You've got young girls in there. Do you want to tell me? You've got no rapists in your kitchen. Right, so you've seen it. Elephant and Castle is complicit. You are complicit. I'm offering you the opportunity and your wife to see evidence.
We need to knock you the fuck out.
Oh, do you want to see evidence? Do you want to see evidence? Do you want to see a video of a young girl who's been raped by them? Talking. Do you want to see a video of a young girl who's been raped?
I've seen it online. It's all online.
You haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
You have no idea, bruv.
I've seen it.
You haven't.
Embarrassment to you Irish people.
Episode 2, Elephant and Castle, complicit. Cheers, bruv. You had an opportunity, mate. You had an opportunity. You're going to what? I told you you're my family. You had the opportunity to sit and watch evidence. Yeah? You had the opportunity. I was about to show. I've got a video. You haven't seen it because it's not out. I've got a video of a young girl who. It's not out, bruv. It's not out. It goes out on the 7th of May. The video of me entering your business. The video of young girls who are 5 young girls. 5 different girls.
In my business?
No, listen to me. 5 different girls that named the men who work in your kitchen.
Yeah,
5 different girls.
right.
Do you know what he done? He held her down, and one by one, every member of staff, yeah, in his previous premises, raped her on the floor. Yeah? It's got nothing to do with my politics, it's got nothing to do with Ireland, right? It's got to do with a little girl who was held down and gang raped by Bash, by Munchie. They're all names, yeah? And what I offered you, what I've come here to...
You call their nicknames now. Where's their proper names? Where they go?
I know everyone their proper names. It's going to be in the film. Well, I'll give you an opportunity, and you should have got your wife down here.
That was Mexico.
You should have got your wife down here. Yeah?
So let's come Mexico.
Trevor, right?
Yeah, Mandy
Just so we're aware, so this is the owner of this premises, yeah? We're lying, right? White men rape as well, right? He's got young girls. There are young girls, so this is why I have to do this film, right? Because there are young girls that are going to be in this premises. Those young girls are in this premises, right? And there are rapists working in his kitchen. And he doesn't care. And he doesn't care. Yeah, come on, man. I know I'm good, lad. I know I am, mate. Mate, get your hand off me, bruv. Right, officer. I'm alright, mate. How are you?
Yeah. You guys want to train me?
How you doing? No, they haven't. It's all on camera, mate.
I just said you fucking wipe down your business. You're going to kill me.
I said you'd wipe down your own business. How you doing? So, I've come here.
Sorry, just going to activate my body warm.
That's fine,
let you know.
So, I made a film.
Yeah.
And there's a film coming out in Telford.
Yeah.
And in the film, we have multiple allegations against men that work in this kitchen.
Okay.
Now, in the heat of the moment when we come into this premises to ask the questions, this gentleman and his family, I understand it's their pub, and I understand that the Indian restaurant is run separately.
Yeah, of course.
So I came in now and just, which I've got all the points off.
Yeah.
I came in now and said, do you want me to show you the evidence I have?
Yes.
Yeah. So calmly,
okay.
Do you want me to show you the evidence I have?
Okay.
So that you can make a decision as a business on where you stand.
Yeah.
So I bought a laptop.
Right.
I bought a film. Yeah. So that he could see, or his wife could see. I should have got his wife because he's still drunk.
Right.
So that he could see the allegations that are about to be made, because I don't want to say it's the Elephant and Castle.
Yeah, of course.
When it's not the Elephant and Castle.
Yeah.
It's not his wife.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's it.
Okay.
And he's come out. Going on about immigration, going on about politics. I said, mate, I'm just here to show you. Yeah?
Okay.
I'm just working, mate.
What sort of your way of moving forward from here then?
I'm going now, mate. I've got my footage.
Yeah. Alright.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Mate, what you should have done, I'll just say one more time, what you should have done, bruv, what you should have done, right, as I said, I've just not here to show you evidence, yeah? You should have got your wife to sit down and see the evidence, because what I wanted to do in my film is actually separate the Elephant and Castle from the Mumbai Lounge, yeah?
There's no Mumbai Lounge.
What I come to show you was evidence. So to see if your wife wanted to see girls sitting down telling her
I've seen it. It's
no,
all
you
online.
haven't seen it.
I've seen it. It's all online.
No, it's a bit.
As I said to you, I've seen you walking in here.
There's an hour and 20-minute film going out on the 2nd of May.
It's handsome. I'm sure your boys would love to pay you.
Well, you're in it now. You're in it now. See you later.
I'm sorry about leaving. This is where his own business. I have hope that as owner of an establishment that has young girls working there and serious allegations of rape that he's aware of, he'd want to see the evidence. I just wanted to see the evidence. Do you know what I realised? He threatened to knock me out. And I realise now that his attitude and the way he acted and the way he was there is exactly the reason that this has gone unpunished for 30 years, 4 years. He would be one of the people shutting down the debate, shutting down the ability to discuss these gangs raping children. And he just tried to do that to me. So, I'm surprised. I'm disappointed as well because I'm not saying he's got anything to do with raping children. I'm not saying he's anything to do with these rape gangs. What I am saying is that he's ignorantly defended them without witnessing the evidence we have. because he was more bothered about the fact that I'm accusing Asians of rape. That's all what he's bothered about. That was it. White people rape as well. That's his argument to the fact that he's got men in his kitchen, that we have 3, 4, 5 girls allegedly gang raping them. Yeah, I don't feel any guilt now about his restaurant or naming it, because he's done it, not me.
Yeah, that's right, Craig Garrison. Every kiss ain't no grass. That's why he got me arrested on possession of a firearm.
What did you say? What did you say? Did you call me? What did you say? So the only person I've rang, you've heard that, I'm a white motherfucker, death threats. The only person I've rang, no one's got my phone number, the only person I've rang is the phone number on the Elephant and Castle. So the owner of the Elephant and Castle, within 6 minutes, has given my number to Pakistani gangs, clearly, who are racially abusing me and threatening to kill me. Within 6 minutes. So he's more in, so not just, I've just realised, so I thought he messed up, yeah, but he's obviously heavily entwined, really linked with them. He must be, for those actions. Wow. Well, I'm listening.
Yeah, I get it.
You think it's clever naming the mother of my kids? What's that got to do with everything? Well, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work my way through your town and I'm going to name and shame every fucking one of you. Every one of you comes to... Well, I'll meet you face to face, you tramp. I'll bring it up, mate. Well, you're ringing me on private number like a little coward, you bitch.
I decided to reach out to a former police officer, a high-ranking former police officer, to ask him the questions, to try to understand what has gone